Alright, here we are off on the start. The AlphaTauri is in front of Winston, and the lights are off. And it's going to take a little while longer, but away we go. And it seems like the start for both the AlphaTauri and the Mercedes is pretty well, but the Racing Point is looking, and the Mercedes drives off towards the right. That seems Mark looking for grip. He's on the inside line though, but it seems like the AlphaTauri is still in front. He's now on the inside line, and Mark takes over first place at the very start of the race already. And he's in front of the AlphaTauri. Winston is not going to be happy about this, but Takashi is already in third place at the moment. We're going to see he moved up 1 place already, and Mark is immediately at the front. That's a very good start for Mark and Takashi. We see a little bit of gravel in the background there, so I'm not entirely sure what happened, but Darth has already dropped down 3 places, and Marijn has already dropped down 5. People are looking for grip in the right position in the lane. But at the moment, here we are on board with Winston, who is not only fighting against Mark, and we have a yellow flag in Sector 2 that seems to be Lord Smartfan, actually. There he is, ghosting back onto the track.
For fun. Oh, yeah.
Must have been some contact. I don't know with which driver yet. I'm looking around to see if anybody's got any front wing damage. So far, no driver has.
Enough in front of him. The second time penalty goes to Pierre in 11th place. We have another straight though, Curva Grande, as they move towards De La Roggia. He took a little peek on the inside line, but he knew it wasn't going to be worth it. But something happened here. It seemed like a lag issue, maybe even for Mark, who put him back in second place. That was really weird, and I'm not entirely sure what happened. At the moment, though, we see Takashi very close to Winston and putting the pressure on a little bit. He's getting into the drag behind him, and with the amount of corners here, it's not that difficult to stay close to the competitor, and it seems like he's already trying to get close enough here, but Winston just has enough speed. He has his own DRS, taking a peek on the inside line, but Takashi outbreaks him here on the outside line, which means he's on the inside here. See if he can get the grip. He doesn't. Winston just manages to get closer to it. It seemed like they made a little bit of contact, but it wouldn't matter much. Winston is away again, and it was a move by Takashi. It was a chance he took, but so far he was unable to make it stick. Winston now locks up on the inside, on the left-hand side, now looking for grip, loses it a little bit, and that means that gives Takashi the chance. He's now on the outside. Oh, Winston just has enough grip though. Still in second place. He's not going to give up that position that easily. That means that Johan now passes by Takashi. Johan is in third place. If you get into De La Roggia, just through it on the left-hand side, there's a little bit of a... Oh, actually, sorry. Takashi makes the move on the left-hand side, and he gets past him there. I was explaining something about the track, but this is more important. Takashi's now back in third place, as he was able to profit off the situation and move past Johan, and already moving quite a bit in front. So it seems like Johan lost quite a bit of time there. He is now moving back onto the straight, lost his position to Fisk. That's not going to be a problem. Darth, not a problem. Mark now coming on the left-hand side there. Mark passes by. Mark is now, I think, the actual leader of the race, or at least from the positions that they're in. The other people in the front are still going to have to pit. Mark is on fresh medium tires, but in my opinion, he's actually leading the race from third spot. But Winston is trying to make a move on the left-hand side. He has quite a bit of grip. Mark moved a little bit to the left, but it doesn't matter. Winston is there in third place now.
As we have a yellow flag, I believe that's due to Elias, actually. Yeah, Elias spun.
Yeah, he's right against the wall here. Oh, trying to find his way back onto the track without disturbing anyone. Huh, I mean, what can you say, really? Elias... On one hand, he's been unlucky. He has no front wing to speak of at the moment. But it's also consistency, you would have to say. It's pretty much the same every week. He does pretty well while driving, but he always seems to make a mistake somewhere where he ends up losing or DNFing or something like this happening. Which you can see here, his tire condition is still fine. And everybody is bunched up, and we'll see where Winston actually puts the pressure back on and starts getting up to speed. It seems like he is at the moment, and he got a little bit of a gap between him and Mark already. Coming on towards the straight, is back to racing, and the gap is quite big, while only at the Red Bull behind, the Renault, the Red Bull and MR and MOBA right behind him are pretty close to each other. But other than that, he got a decent gap to Mark. And let's see if he's able to outbrake him as well and get away from him.
So we'll see. Maybe he decides to sign up and try for a seat in Season 3.
Oh, did you see that defense from King Winder? He saw Fisk take a peek on the right-hand side. He just moved a little bit off his line just to let him know there's nothing happening on this side here. And then move back to his racing line. So King Winder very much looking in his mirrors, making sure that whoever's behind him is not trying to make anything happen. And very good defensively, but we'll see if he's also able to get past Robbie Van. But these three guys, at least here, like King Winder, Fisk, and Takashi, has already served this penalty, will not have any time added up at the end. As Fisk is trying to make the move on the left-hand side, it seems like King Winder didn't leave him that much space. Either he wasn't aware that he was there, or he was just trying to squeeze him. He's now braking very late, locks up on the left-hand side, but Fisk has passed him. I'm not sure how clean that was, but he managed to get past him in the Williams. And King Winder drops down to 8th place.
King Winder tries to defend this time, just doesn't manage to do so, has to brake a little bit harder than usual, and that means Takashi gets the run on him towards Parabolica.
Ooh, both of them lock up. King Winder is going to have to move off the line there. And I think he's going to lose a lot of grip coming onto the straight, which means the Ferrari of Darth actually passes by him as well. King Winder drops down to 8th place. They both go for the outside line. He actually takes the inside. No, he drops back towards the left. No, he feels like he can make something happen. He makes the wheels bang, but he's still behind him. 3-second time penalty for Fisk as he cuts something on the right-hand side, I think.
As we have a move on the lead from Winston, outbrakes Mark into the first chicane, leading Mark to get a 3-second time penalty, and Winston now being ahead, which is Mark has just made it an equal playing field again. Now both Winston and Mark having a 3-second time penalty. Now it's actually for track position again, so the fight's back on.
And we have a safety car coming out, which means that the drivers are gonna have to follow the safety car. And I think it's Elias who DNF'd. We are currently in lap 21. What do you think? Do you think people might actually go into the pit, or are they going to try and finish the race here? We are coming up towards the straight.
I doubt.
Ooh, Winston dove towards the right. Mark is actually going.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. Winston went off to the right, probably was faking going into the pit lane, and then maybe he fooled Mark into making a pit stop. Because I think the safety car is gonna stop in lap 24, which gives 3 laps of racing. Mark is dropping all the way back in the field now, and I doubt he's gonna have the pace to get back up there. So maybe Winston pulled a little dummy on him, and Mark fell for it.
Winston is now going through Parabolica, and we see the Renault slip. That's MOBA. MOBA falls all the way back to 16th place. He lost the grip. I'm not entirely sure if he lost actual or if he had any actual damage, but we're gonna have to follow this first. There's a yellow flag in sector 3. That's gotta be MOBA. He's out. He's out of the session, and oh, in the back! Who's that? Is that Takashi?
It is.
Yeah, he seems very close to that Ferrari. The Burrell's not gets
out of the session after a collision with Fisk.
Oh God!
Both front wheels missing. As both Mercedes drivers are out of today's race, no points for them.
Takashi saying that he felt he could have won today's race. I mean, maybe, yeah. But it's very difficult to say when the actual race is now won by Winston. Johan in 2nd place, Darth in 3rd, and Robbie Van in 4th. Everybody's so close to each other due to the safety car. And Winston, I mean, driver of the day is Darth. But the AlphaTauri here in the number 1 spot. With Johan in second, new driver to the league, so it's welcome to see somebody in the top 3 already. He's going to be happy about his position as well. The champagne is out. And the fight for the number 1 spot in the championship is back on due to Winston's new wheel, new setup, and new outlook in the championship. He's going to be very happy about the way things ended up. Winston in first place, Johan in second, Darth in third in the Ferrari, Robbie Van in Haas, and fourth, King Winder, Haas as well, fifth place. Haas is doing quite well this weekend. Lord Smartfan in sixth, MR in seventh, and I Was Born to Lose in eighth, Fikeaways in ninth, Pierre in 10th, Silex in 11th place, and Marijn in 12th place. Then we have the Burls, 13th place, Fisk in 14th place, and then we have people DNFing. Takashi, Moba, Mark, Elias, Vutru, all DNF'd this race.